Don't need more draw. Alrighty, this is a little bit of a tricky one. I've done this guy before. So, once we play a card, we'll have our armor that we need. But which one do we need to kill first? This is kind of important because she heals at the back. So we should probably look after her first. I think. Okay, we'll try that. We use our energy potion, leg sweep this guy. Just so he has that weakness on him for the next couple of turns. So when he tries to attack us, he won't be dealing any damage to us at all, really. Okay. Well, acrobatics for more cards. That's fine. No need to stress about that. No need to stress about not killing them quickly enough. We just want to sort of avoid taking as much damage as we can get away with. Okay. Neither of them are going to attack, but we're not set up really to deal fat damage, so let's just get rid of those guys there. Let the poison start rolling up. Yeah, the heal's nasty. The heal is pretty nasty. But eventually our... Yeah, oh, it's a tricky one to decide. Take 4 damage from that. Which is, again, not exactly what you want. Like, they can be a little bit tricky, these pair. I've failed on these guys before. We'll draw. 3 strike? Yeah, because they're going to die soon. So yeah, she's going to die through the armor. Which is... Alright, she's not going to die through the armor. That's annoying. But they will die eventually, so not a big deal. Yeah, now she's going to die through it if she doesn't heal. She did. Defend. Yep, cool. We covered our defensive lapses there. Now they have to die, so she's definitely going to die through the armor gain, so we can focus all our attention on Big Boy here. Who is going to die eventually as well. Especially with 15 stacks of poison next turn 17. He's in trouble. He's in big trouble. He seemingly just can't attack us, really. And plus, he's just gonna die. Siri, come on. Siri, give me a break. Go away. I said seemingly, not Siri. Strike. Strike. And you're dead, boyo. See ya. Ah, very good. Man, we are steamrolling through this now. Nah. No new cards here, thanks, boyos. Oh, it's Snecko! Snecko! Yes, I love Snecko. He's a good boy. Snecko is a luck-based game, though. You can get completely trashed against Snecko if you're not careful. Check that out, we don't want that. That's just trash to us. Get rid of that 3-cost strike, and we will hit him. little bit tricky to use all of our resources here, especially when all of our cards get messed around. Okay. I don't need to take any damage. What's the point in taking damage? Like, there's no reason to take damage. Especially if you can just play like a different, slightly worse play. And even like to that, it's not even that much worse of a play. So you can, oh, that's junk. Like this is what everything costs 3 and you're like, what can I do? So everything ends up costing 3 in your hand and it's junk. There's just, sometimes you can get completely screwed by Snecko and other times you just breeze straight through, no big deal. That's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it. Snecko's going down like a piece of shit too. That deck's pretty good. It relies an awful lot on Noxious Poison, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it may come to be a bad thing in the future, so... Especially if there's particular heroes or enemies that are immune to poison. If that happens, we're dead. We lose. Like, straight up, there's nothing we can do about that. We lose if we come up against someone who is immune to poison. But let's just hope and pray that we can come up against someone who isn't immune to poison. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Junk. Do we have any cards we want to buff, really? Check my deck. Neutralize, but we've already got leg sweep, so let's just go to the random. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to an ancient spirit. Pray, gain 100 gold, desecrate 250 gold. I can't gain gold anyway, so. Ooh, we walked into the elite room. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Stabby Boy. Stabby Boy is very tricky. Yeah, Stabby Boy is a bit of a pain in the ass, I would say. We actually want to get that leg sweep up and running. We want to get our Noxious Poison up next turn rather than... Oh, actually, we can just get rid of all of our wounds. We're fine. This is going to be fine. This is no big deal, actually. It's definitely a much smaller deal than I thought it would be initially. You can hit us for 12, so we can actually just attack. Yeah. We got 12 anyway. Andy. Yeah, he hits for more and more as it goes on. And if you take any damage at all, he gives you wounds, so... And we do not want wounds in our deck, because it will basically be like throwing. Handy turn. Once we get poison rolling up on him, he will not take very much killing. Pretty good. Up to 7 poison now. Not getting any wounds either, so... If we keep the defense up, we're really in no danger here. But we do have to keep the defense up, so... And eventually the poison will wear him down as long as we can outlive basically all of his attacks. Which we should be able to do pretty handily, hopefully. We can just play all of our turns in like half a second. We just draw so many cards and we can basically use all of them all the time, so... Oh. 6 times 4 is 24, so... Oh, 4 times 6 is 24, rather. Just exactly the same as what I said, but... a little bit reversed. Yeah, the Book of Stabbing is a bit of a tricky customer. That's 21? No, 28. Got to get a fair bit of old armor here. Perfect. Ah, we should have used that. Yeah, it was a strike, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like this game needs a turn counter. So you can sort of check your mistakes, check what actually exactly happened on each turn. Just in case something goes wrong. You never know, just like that I did there, so I wanted to actually know what happened to my cards, so... maybe an idea for the developers to put in, just like a memory counter of exactly what happened on each turn, which cards were used, and so on. 4 times 8. 32. Big armor. We don't. Oh, no, we do. Yeah, he is very dead. And we didn't get a single wound. That is quite impressive. See you later, boyo. Send my regards to the Book of Being Dead, nerd. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Heal hook. Deal 5 damage if the enemy is weak, gain an energy and draw a card. Yeah, we just bumped the camera there, so... nah, we'll skip. We don't need that shit. Let's upgrade more cards. Upgrade a strike, I guess. Seems pretty junk, but... start upgrading our basic attacks and we should have a better time. Alright, it's Big Boy. I'm actually pretty sure I have been up to here before, so... alright, we got everything that we need for a good start. And we will hit him with that. We'll use Dex in another round, so we don't need it at the moment. Defending on a turn where he's not attacking is always pretty lame. Like, we did manage to get 22 armor there, but you don't need it. Like, you just don't need that much armor. Especially when he's not attacking. We don't need that when he defends. Alright, we're actually not dealing enough damage to him, so we're going to have to kill him mostly through poison. Which is going to be a problem because he goes into sort of berserk mode by the end and he clears all the poison on him. I remember this fight, actually. That's one of the problems. You end up facing in the end, basically you can't do enough to him. Or he resets your poison counter, so there isn't an awful lot you can do to him, really. Have a free shot. No, no free shot for me. We should have dodged and rolled there instead of leg sweep. Probably would have ended up being better. Yeah, that is one of the problems with this fight. He does reset his stats counter, so something to look out for. Not a bad turn. We got the extra block from the ornamental fan, which is pretty handy. We do have a lot of relics now. They're all pretty useful. Okay, big attacks in. Good turn. Pretty good turn. This is going quite well, I would say. Yeah, and he starts getting more strength as well, so he does start killing you eventually. Yeah. He does start putting the frail on you as well, and the vulnerability, so you do end up taking more and more damage as the fight does go on. And the only thing that saves us and does enough damage to him is actually the poison, but he does reset it as I mentioned already, so we might be in a little bit of a pickle here. Which is fine. Like, you can't expect to just sweep aside every single fight. But, come on, we should be able to do this here. Hopefully. Plus, he isn't even attacking at like max damage because he is getting hit with the weaken. So yeah, 10 is nothing. We should probably... Hard to say. Maybe we should back up on the damage a little bit and try and build up that poison so eventually we can just one-shot him, but... apparently that's not going to happen anytime soon, so... yeah, here we go. He's going to reset soon and we're going to be in big poop. I love that we can cycle through like our entire hand in one turn. Yeah, here we go. And he resets all of his shit and he has lots of attack. 25 times 3, that is 75. That's a big nut attack. 19 times 3 is 48 plus 19 is like 65. So we might need to drink our potion here. Acrobat. Backflip's the card we were looking for. So yeah, we are going to take some damage here. If my maths is right. Yeah, it took 12. That's big damage. Music in this game is also fantastic. No, we didn't get a strike plus, that's lame. Didn't get our strike plus, nor did we get our dodge and roll, which would be good for this turn, I feel. $14 times 3 is 42. Which we don't have enough for again, so... taking more damage here. This isn't amazing. He's actually going to start like hitting us far too defensive stance. Really? At least he's hitting us for less now. Don't need that many defense. Should we backflip here? Should. Dodge and roll for next turn as well, and we hit with the strike plus. We want to do as much damage as we can. Plus that poison's still going to keep ticking under his armor. Okay. Another break in proceedings. More attacks if you don't mind. Pretty good. Not a bad turn. Defensive stance again. Big old armor stack. Lots of armor. He's going to hit us for 24, which we are going to try and stack up armor. which we can actually float through somehow. Trying to cut through his armor is just an absolute meme. It's so high, he has so much armor. Such a big boy. And we didn't get any fucking attacking cards. One turn we had a break in proceedings and he doesn't give us any attacking cards. Poison's doing good damage for us though, so that's handy. The poison is actually sort of carrying us here again. That's 69. We're gonna hit for 69. And we don't have any defensive abilities. We have one. That isn't 69, and if my maths is right, which it is, that is actually equal to 69, so we do lose. Really? The reset on the poison is an absolute killer. That sucks. Fuck, we almost got there. What do we unlock? That sucks big style. Deal 7 damage. If the enemy is poisoned, deal 7 damage again. Enemy loses all poison, deal damage twice to the amount of loss to all. Right. Double an enemy's poison exhaust. Whew. Oh, we unlocked all of them. Oh. That's handy. Cool. What a run. Bit of a tricky couple of episodes there for us guys, but that was us trying to slay the Spire again. Bit tricky, unfortunately. We probably deserve to beat that guy. But anyway, if you did enjoy this, make sure you do leave a like and do subscribe. If you are new around here, we will of course be playing more Slay the Spire because it is one of my favourite games at the moment. It is very, very fun. Anyway, this has been Luke from Less Than Average Gaming, and I hope you guys have an above average day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!